The White Sox could acquire three quality players released by the Cubs organization and cause a massive shift in attendance. Many Chicagoans were upset when Patrick Wisdom was benched in the 2023 and 2024 seasons, not allowing him to compete against Pete Alonso in the race for most home runs. Wisdom had a pitch thrown at his head, giving him a possible concussion, and also had his foot stomped on by a catcher. Being benched, he lost some of his focus and strength. 2024 was a terribly unlucky year for him, resulting in multiple home runs taken from him by the strong winds in Wrigley Field blowing in. He crushed a game winner against St. Louis, only to have the wind drive it back into Wrigley Field. He was also ejected from a game for showing emotion at being called out on a terrible pitch, a ball which was called a strike. Nevertheless, he remained positive, and got a grand slam which seemed to ignite the Cubs into a playoff run they felt short in, largely, for the second year in a row due to benching their strongest asset, a Pete Alonso named Patrick Wisdom. Mike Tauchman was another fan favorite. Who can forget the song, Summer of Mike Tauchman, the Palatine Pounder? If the White Sox sign Wisdom and Tauchman, and also sign clutch hitter Nick Madrigal, who can play shortstop, second and third, Tauchman and Wisdom, who are also versatile, and can play outfield, and Wisdom can play first, third and even second, approximately 10,000 additional tickets would be sold each White Sox game. That would add up to about 800,000 additional tickets, shirts, food, and income for the White Sox. The news reports would call it a bold move, but the Cubs fans would swarm. I am a Cubs fan, but my son and I would go to no less than 10 games if the White Sox brought in the affordable trio of Madrigal, Wisdom, and Tauchman. The revenue from the droves of Cubs fans going to see their favorite players, ex-Cubs, would be beneficial for the White Sox. When Harry Carey switched from the White Sox to the Cubs, the popularity of the Cubs increased, and the popularity of the White Sox decreased. The White Sox won a World Series in 2005, and the Cubs won one in 2016, but in 2024, the difference was clear. White Sox attendance, average, 17,931. Cubs attendance, average, 35,922. No less than $80 million in additional revenue just by bringing in three players. Patrick Wisdom, a great clubhouse guy. Mike Tauchman, the Palatine Pounder. Nick Madrigal, former White Sox player, returning to the Sox. Do it. Sign them now.